Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading for November 22nd to the 28th. This is going to be a general reading for you, so do take what resonates and leave the rest. And let's get started. So we're going to pull one oracle card as usual to get your theme of your week. So Taurus, what's coming up for you at this time? It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. So that could be, you could have Aries in your chart or be dealing with one. But you are very close to achieving your goal. So whatever it is, Spirit is saying, take action on it. And I'm going to clarify this card as well, just to get more details. So it's time to take action. What is this action that Taurus needs to be taking in regards to something here? So Taurus, I do feel like you have been putting energy into something. It could be in regards to a home situation, growing a family, growing just the home, you know, like stability on the home front here. And I feel like you are pouring energy into it and you have been trying to see the rewards or you're waiting for the rewards. And I feel like it's time to take action. If you haven't been doing this, then, you know, you're being advised to take action, to focus on this energy of the home, a family, of stability, of growing something here in relation to your emotions. So if you haven't been doing that, then you are being advised to pay attention to that. And if you have been doing that, then it's also, what I'm feeling is you may not be seeing the results, but they're coming. Like whatever energy you are putting into that sector of your life is growing. It's just maybe not at that level that you hope for it to be at, but it is growing, it is getting stronger. So Taurus, let's move into your past, present, and future energies. Let's pull and see what is coming up for you at this time. Taurus, what's coming up for Taurus at this time? Past, present, and future. We got the past, Eight of Swords. Releasing yourself from something that binds you, something that's made you feel very stuck. Okay, that's past energies. What's coming up for the present energies for Taurus? Seven of Cups. Okay, some of you could be having choices available to you, making themselves available to you, or you could be feeling a little bit of confusion at this time. And your future energies, we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So that's very interesting. I feel like you're going back and forth between something here, but we're going to clarify and see what this is. Putting this all together, Eight of Swords, Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups. Like, I am getting the energy of possibly needing to release yourself from a confusing situation, but you could also be keeping yourself stuck in something that does not serve you, Taurus. I do feel like you have a lot around you at this time, a lot of things that you could be pouring energy into. Now it's up to you whether you pour energy into A, B, or C. What benefit are you getting from either one of these things, either one of these scenarios? And I feel like the power is in your hands. You can turn a situation around depending on where you put your energy. And I feel like a lot of you have been, this is coming up in your future positions, Eight of Cups, which is an energy of looking back. I feel like you're being asked to, you know, to release this, but we're going to clarify and see what this is coming up for you. So bottom of the deck of the Two of Pentacles, you are releasing something at this time. You are making some sort of decision. Okay, whether you are, if you were, you know, felt like you were juggling a lot of things, you are now possibly putting something down and focusing on something else, focusing on growth, focusing on you, focusing on a new beginning. We have the Fool here as well. And it's tied up to that Aries energy. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. It's time to really bring things into balance. So let's see what's coming up for you with this Eight of Swords energy. Your cards are flying. Let's see. You're manifesting something. There's some sort of brand new beginning. It could be creative. It could be about a relationship here, but there is some sort of brand new beginning for you. Eight of Swords energy in the past position in reverse. What is this talking about for Taurus? We have the Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And again, the Eight of Cups. I feel like you were really stuck in your mind about the growth of something. The growth of something, the Three of Wands, expansion, whether something is going to grow into something bigger, whether you want to put effort into this, because you've been hurt a lot, you've been bruised a lot, you've had a lot of hard experiences, whether this is in connection to love, whether this is in connection to something you're trying to build. You have a lot of repeating cards here. The Fool twice. We have the Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups coming through. So emotions and direction and love. There could be love here, you know, needing to possibly figure out whether you are going to give something a chance, whether you want to work on something. I do feel like there's a little bit of inconsistency in your life. And I do feel like you are very determined to... You could have been contemplating whether you want to release yourself from this Taurus or whether you want something to grow and you want something to expand. So I think that has been on your mind for quite some time. You know, this new beginning, it could be within this scenario that you're in right now, or, you know, you could be thinking whether what I'm pouring my energy into, is it even worth me pouring my energy into? It's kind of a very simple message, but there's this back and forth that I feel that you've been debating about. You know, why put energy into something if I'm not getting the benefit of it? You know, if I'm not reaping the benefits that I'm sowing, if that makes any sense, from what you're working on, right? Like from what you're pouring energy into. Are you seeing the benefits? Are you seeing the results? I clarified the Eight of Cups. You have the Ace of Swords. There's some sort of action you want to take, or there's some sort of truth that you want. There's some sort of like, I'm getting the word vindication. Like there's something that you are desiring. I'm not sure what that is. Let's move on to the Seven of Cups. I might probably be able to get a better understanding of this once I move forward, Taurus. But let's go ahead and clarify the Seven of Cups. There's something here. There's either a lot of options or there's a lot of confusion. Okay, so let's see what's coming up here. Temperance, the World, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. For some of you, this is about an imbalance and being impatient and possibly wanting to explore and expand your horizons. This expansion is coming through. This is the past. You know, you're in your head. You want to release yourself from something that you feel is not letting you be your true self. You know, it's not letting you expand and explore and get everything that you've ever wanted. And you're just feeling like you've gone through so many tests and so many battles that is it worth it? Again, is it worth all of the work, the effort? This person is looking at their pentacles, right? Is it worth the effort? Are you willing to put in that energy? And I feel like at times you're not willing to. There's something here that you're still hanging on to, but I feel like you are being asked to move forward at this time. It doesn't mean abandoning something, but it does mean just moving forward and releasing something from your past. It could be emotions, right? It could be these emotions from the past here that kept you in a fearful position, a fearful state of mind. You know, it's time for a new beginning, a new way of thinking. So in your present situation, you might be confused as to what that new beginning is. Seven of Cups. You are impatient at this time. It's time to find moderation, right? The answers are going to come forward, but in time. I do feel like there is some sort of completion that you're wanting, some sort of cycle you are wanting to end here. The cycle that you're wanting to end, I do feel like it's just this imbalance, this energy of not getting, you know, not receiving enough, this feeling of you giving and not getting what you deserve. It's leading to a little bit of unhappiness. For some of you, there could be some sort of interference. I'm going to clarify the Six of Pentacles. What is the Six of Pentacles doing here? The Sun, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. There is a decision that either you or someone has to make here. We have the Justice card, the Two of Swords, with the Sun, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. So clarifying this Six of Pentacles, this imbalance, this feeling of, you know, not getting what you deserve. This could be someone else as well, right? Take it as it resonates. I do feel like it's your energy though. I feel like you are looking to explore and expand, because whatever situation you're in right now is not really giving you back what you give, right? You're not, there's a huge imbalance here, which is making you unhappy. And you really want to release this. You or someone else really wants to release this. I do feel like there's someone here who wants to heal. But they may be a very inconsistent figure in your life. There is someone here who is not putting in the energy, or this could be you. This could be you as well, right? Like, I just feel like there's inconsistencies here. Either someone wants to put in the energy and heal, but someone is not sure of how it's going to look, because the proof, there's just like the evidence that they've been seeing, like it's just been one way for so long that there's this feeling of being unsure, kind of losing faith, right? But there is someone here who's very inconsistent. But again, I do feel like, honestly, I do feel like, Taurus, that there is someone here who wants to heal. I don't feel like that's you. Like, I do feel like you want to heal, but there's someone here who wants to find some sort of peace. But I do feel like you've just seen a lot and gone through a lot of hardship, and there's been so much inconsistency that now you're kind of showing up in an inconsistent way, because you're like, you're not giving, whatever this is, whether it's love or a work situation or whatever, you're not getting like your return on investment. So you're unsure right now. There is someone here there's a decision, they're trying to make a decision here, because they're not seeing any return either. They're kind of unbalanced. I feel like I got this message for you last time, Taurus. I'm getting deja vu right now. Some of you could be feeling like that, like you're feeling like this is like the same story every day or something like that. Someone tied up to you who is feeling very unsure. They're feeling unsure. They're feeling like there's some sort of karma that there's something that needs to be turned around, okay? A situation needs to be made right, okay? Justice. I'm getting really all the signs here, but we do have air really strong here, air and water. And the King of Cups here are tied to this. So even though they want this balance, this justice, they're not showing up in their emotions. They're not expressing themselves. So I think that could be a frustration for you. That could be a point of contention for you. I do feel like you want this collaboration as well. You want to grow something into the 10 of Cups, into the 10 of Pentacles. You have this vision of the future, but I feel like you're unsure too, because there's someone here, although they do have a lot of love, they are unable to kind of express themselves to the extent that you may need them to. That's kind of what I'm getting here, Taurus. So let's see what is coming up for your last card here. We have the 8 of Cups. So again, this feeling of, do I walk away or do I engage in whatever this is? Again, Cups talks about emotions. So are you hanging on to things that just don't serve you? Again, this could be someone else attached to you here. Let's see what this 8 of Cups is talking about. 7 of Cups again in reverse. We have the 4 of Swords in reverse and the Judgment in reverse. I do feel like you're thinking about your options. You're trying to make a decision. You're trying to really think about it, right? You have the 7 of Cups here. You're trying to narrow it down. It's feeling a little bit exhausting at this time, or you or someone else is feeling like kind of really depleted at this time, and there's a decision that needs to be made. Judgment in reverse, okay? Also, don't be hard on yourself or another, or this could be that someone doing that to you as well, which could make you feel this inconsistency, whether you want to stay or not. There's someone here who's a little bit inconsistent. They're inconsistent. There's a lot of inconsistency here. You could feel judged, they could feel judged. That's what I'm getting from this. But a decision does have to be made. I'm going to clarify this Judgment card for you. I just feel like a decision has to be made. There's something here about a solid foundation and whether it is worth the effort, worth the work. I feel like you're debating that right now. Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Something is hard, something is heavy. Building this stable foundation and having some sort of new beginning is going to take a lot of work. Whether you are willing to put in that work or not is up to you. Right now, I feel like you feel a little drained right now, to be honest, Taurus. I feel like you did put a lot of energy into something. But there's an expectation of clarity and truth that may be delayed at this time because it is coming from someone, or whatever energy is tied up to you. It's inconsistent. It could be in and out, and they could have a really hard time expressing themselves, even though they do feel a lot of emotions and they do have a lot of love for you. There's just this, it's for some reason they're unable to express that, or they're unable to be that way if that's what you are, kind of what your standard is or something, right? Yeah, we have the Lovers on the bottom. So yeah, this decision about like some sort of break, some sort of breakup or something. I do feel like someone wants clarity. Someone wants to kind of heal this. There's a lot of fears around this. Someone has a lot of fears around this. They want to try to get out of this. It keeps them up at night, okay? I don't feel like that's you. I do feel like that's someone tied up to you. But there is a strong connection here, Two of Cups. So Taurus, let's pull one oracle card to close off your reading. What is the advice for you at this time? I feel like you have a decision to make here, and you go back and forth about it. There's something about going back. It's funny. A lot of people have been getting this card. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. This has come out for 3 signs already. So there is something here that is a strong connection. Now, it's about adjusting your standards, your requirements. It's about communication and balance. There is someone here who has a lot of love for you, but they have a hard time, like I said, communicating. Now you have to make your decision as to whether you are willing to work towards this. You know, whether you're hard in this debating mode. You are really thinking about it. You are really thinking about whether you want to focus on you, nurture you, and release some sort of conflict so that you can have a new start, whether that's alone or with someone here. Yeah, there's just, you're trying to really find your power, and you're trying to release this negativity, this toxicity, this negative pattern, whatever. Maybe it's something that you and this other person need to release. The Devil on the bottom of this deck and the Devil in reverse on this deck. So definitely needing to look at patterns, your own patterns and another person's patterns. And that's what I'm getting for you. It's kind of a similar message to what has been coming up in the last couple of weeks, but I feel like everyone is kind of, there are repeat messages, and it's about releasing at this time. We are going through some major transitions within the cosmos. You know, we have an eclipse coming up, and in the next year, it's going to be between Taurus and Scorpio with the Taurus, with the North Node in Taurus. So it's all about, you know, you're a Taurus. I'm not saying your North Node would be in that, it could be, but it is focused on values, possessions, the 3D, material things. It could be just, you know, all about our senses and just that nurturing energy and home and all of those things. So I feel like that's going to be a big theme. So Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope it helps. It's a bit of a deep read. But I do feel like you have a decision to make, and rest is going to be important as well. I'm really focused on this Four of Swords. Whether that's you or someone else, I just feel like someone is kind of feeling burnt out at this time. And then there is something here, and I'm really focused on this Four of Swords within the mind space. You can see that, you know, this sword above this person's head. So there is a need for communication. There is a need for truth, honesty, open communication, and getting to the bottom of something and not judging a situation, not judging a person too deeply before you have all the facts, whether this is towards you or you're doing this towards someone else, right? That's what I'm kind of feeling. So Taurus, that's what I have for you. I hope this helps. Do like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to it. It does help the channel grow. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much.